of a 6-inch tall Hitler, what would you do with it?
Oh, I would break him in half.
Yeah, but he's a clone.
Yeah.
It's not Adolf. It is, but it's not.
So?
Well, why is it? That doesn't make him. He's. What if you just gave him a little easel and paintbrush and just let him do his thing?
But if he's not the same dude, like, look, I'm not taking that risk, homie.
Roman,
I'm not taking that risk.
Yeah, but Roman, like, Captain Rex isn't Jango Fett, bro. Like, that's why it's an interesting question that was posed. I was like, what would you do?
Would you keep him alive?
Well, I feel like would you be able to? I feel like he'd be funny. Like, does he speak German? Can I just keep him there? And he's just like, Ita Ishi Dita! But it's like super fucking like like that'd be fucking hilarious.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
He'd be such a non-threat. He'd be such a non-threat, even if he was the same. It would just be fun. Keep him in a little box. It'd be guys, look. You open it. He's like, "Hi, Stocking," and then you close it back.
I'll tell you what. I'll keep him alive if he gets us the Epstein files. I'll keep him alive if he were to get us the Epstein files.
Here's the thing: what if you weaponized his autism, right? Because he's super fucking smart. He's just crazy. So what if you weaponize that to make him do good, right? But here's the thing. You know that there'd be a group, right? There'd be a group that's trying to get him, right? They'd be trying to get him. Both sides would be trying to get him, and like one of them, right? One of them would be like, "We have this little fucking set." Right, this little set that's set up for a 6-inch little Hitler, and we're gonna put him there. We're gonna force him to say all this stuff, and it'll be like Hitler's back, Fourth Reich. You know that people they'd be trying to get him, so you'd have to not let him get him.
Kanye would start it,
dude. This is a premise for a fucking manga. I'm serious. 6-inch Hitler. Wait. What's a manga title for it? Like. Yes, I know. I know.
What?
I
know. What?
Yes,
what?
I know. Yes, I know. Chris and I talked about this. No fucking way.
What?
Talk to you later. Dude. So here's the manga premise, right? It's what can we call it? Like a 6-inch Adolf got dropped in my lap, so now we're trying to save the world.
That's a really long title, but
yeah, but so is my dear friend, whatever the fuck.
How about Adolf's 6 inches?
No, that sounds way worse.
Adolf's of Reincarnation.
I think that's actually what it's called. Crimson, the manga he's talking about. But dude, it's a whole fucking manga premise.
Why?
Interesting theological question. It reminds me of the trolley problem.
They should put that into the trolley problem. They should update that shit.
Into the trolley problem. I think we can do that easily. A clone of Hitler is on track 1, and but he's next to an old lady, or not an old lady. He's next to like I don't know who's a really good person that everybody likes. Not many of those. Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves and Hitler are stuck on a track on one side, and on the next side is fuck, I don't know who else, but like you pull it. So if you pull the track to kill Hitler, you're also killing Keanu Reeves. Oh my god, that's it! That's the name of the fucking manga. That's it.
Roland, write this manga. Manga.
It's crazy because once the neo-Nazis and Antifa get involved and they find out about little Hitler, dude, it's gonna get crazy. And our poor little main character, he's gonna go through a lot, man. Holy shit. I guarantee you, if you put that in a chat GPT, it could write a manga, a little romance manga about it. My God.
Dude, I don't even want to test that, bro. I don't even want to test that, dog.
Stop.
We're not doing that, Pilgrim. We're not doing that.
No.
We're not doing
that. That is actually very... Like, I heard the question, and I was like, holy shit, yeah, what if he isn't evil? Like, how... Like, what would happen once the world finds out about a 6-inch Hitler?
All right. Question for you, Roland. Let me pose a question to you now.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me fix the lighting. Hold on. Give me a second. It's getting darker because the sun's moving. All right, you can still pose the question, but I got to fix my lighting.
Okay. So, this is going to be a little bit of a darker question, but...
This is going to be darker?
Well, yeah, it's going to be kind of dark. Okay. So, you can either have it be that Disney Star Wars never exists, like Disney never ever buys that shit.
No.
But the Allies lose World War II.
No. Why would I ever choose that?
Because
the Holocaust would have succeeded, and we would be living in the fucking world of fucking what's it called? Man in the High Castle. No.
Well, the reason that I asked that is because I saw it on Reddit, and there were people that were saying that they would rather not have Disney Star Wars and live in the world.
No. I would never, ever in a million years, guys, I would never. And here's why. You're gonna be like, why, Roland? Why? I would never erase Disney Star Wars. Because you know how that woke up so many fucking people to how shit movies in Hollywood have been. While it fractured the fan base, and Star Wars was, and still to this day is, the first major casualty of the culture war, it woke up so many people. It created so many YouTube channels. It did so much. The Last Jedi did so much for fandom as a whole. Not good, but did so much that I think is going to be in history books. Because the culture war started because of The Last Jedi. Patient Zero was Ghostbusters 2016, if you want to be completely honest about that. But the first casualty was Star Wars.
You call your dick 6-inch Hitler, but that's got to be capped, because I've heard that it's only like 3 or 4 inches.
Your dick's only 6 inches?
Only 6 inches? That's a pretty big cock, fam. What are you even talking about?
No, but like I would never get rid of. First of all, that is a fucking retarded question, because
it wasn't my question.
I know it wasn't your question. I'm just saying
I saw it on Reddit. Yeah,
I know. I get it. I'm just saying, like, whoever posted that is clearly not thinking, or just as somebody that wants to live in the world of the Third Reich.
I'm a ginger, and the Germans are kinder to us than Disney. Pilgrim, you cannot be serious right now.
No, he's not, because you're an American, so you'd die anyway. But
right.
It's still like, he's actually not. That's actually hilarious though, because I get what he's saying. Because Ginger side's real. They've fucking changed every character from a ginger into someone else. They do it with a lot of characters and a lot of things. Mary Jane, they made her black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's ginger kids ginger characters. There's other examples of this, and that's why Ginger side has become a word. But anyway, I think that I would never erase Disney Star Wars from existing. First of all, we wouldn't get Andor, and I think Andor is the best Star Wars show that has ever been made. I think it's better written than Clone Wars. That's for sure. I think I like it more than Clone Wars at this point.
Better than 03 Clone Wars even?
No, that writing wise, fuck yeah. But like fun Star Wars action packed wise, no. That's just like a collection of fun Star Wars fights, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't get Andor, but I think it's important what happened because Hollywood needed a fucking change, and while it took the death of Star Wars and a couple other franchises and you know everything like that, it proved like to a lot of people what was happening, what the agendas were, what the agendas still are that they're trying to do. So I have no problem with Disney Star Wars existing now because I think at the end of the day, while it's important that it woke everybody up and things like that, there's a reason that all these YouTube channels exist. There's a reason that we're here. We're here right now because of Disney Star Wars, Roman. We're doing this show because of it. So would I ever wish for Disney Star Wars to not exist? No. Then I wouldn't know Pilgrim. I wouldn't know Crimson. I wouldn't be doing a show with you. We wouldn't have the chat. We wouldn't have all these fun times and great conversations if it wasn't for us being disgruntled with Disney Star Wars and being like, you know what? We're going to throw our hat in the ring with all these other YouTubers and start talking about how we feel about this shit too.
Yeah. And I mean, because like
right here.
I wouldn't, yeah. I mean,
and he doesn't even run a Star Wars channel. He runs a fucking anime channel and manga channel.
Yeah.
By the way, subscribe to Crimson Law. Channel. But like that's the thing, dude. None of us would be here if it wasn't for Disney Star Wars. None of our main squad of fellow YouTubers and editors and everybody we met in the Hangar Bay wouldn't be here.
Drunk either way.
There you go.
Maybe not though.
No, he's like a good Irishman or Scot. Either or. They both like their
drinks. Pilgrim, that was fast as hell. Good shit, B. It's fast as hell. Everyone go and subscribe to Crimson Law. He is on the road to 1,000 subs. Get him there.
Yeah.
Get him there.
He's almost there.
He is. He is almost there. Everyone go and subscribe to Crimson Law.
I know probably most of them probably are, actually, but...
Well, yeah, but...
It helps.
I'm also going to put it on to my main channel because I don't know who on my main channel is not subscribed to Crimson. So
I need people on the main channel to come and subscribe to this. I think there's so many people that still haven't realized we moved the show.
Dude, I try. I put it into the community tab. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me just make this a clip and I'll post it onto my channel. Y'all, if you are not here, then come and subscribe to the RoloRome channel because I don't know what happened, but the RoloRome used to get 100 plays or 100 views on my main channel. Now, and look, the plays and views don't matter, but y'all, I have 300 over on my main channel. I got 25 here. The math ain't mathing. I've literally put it into the community tab. So if you have a second, it's totally free. Just go over to the RoloRome channel. I'll link it in the description or in the pinned comment. Y'all, just go sub. It's free. And just come and watch us. Or if you want, listen to us on Spotify or on, Apple Podcasts. Or title of the video, What Happened to the RoloRome Cast. That is actually genius.
Yes, do that. Yeah, heck. And by the way, guys, Spotify, we fucking love you guys. You're the best.
Yeah.
Spotify, there's definitely a good 5 or 6 people on Spotify that have been there since the very beginning.
Actually, I did the analytics from June of 2022 to now. We have had consistent Spotify viewers of up to 19 people. 19 people that solely listen there. And that is awesome. So
that's sick.
So thank you guys. Since June of 2022, you guys have been here for 3 years. That's crazy.
And Yeah, so shout out to the fucking veterans, man. 3-year vets out there. That's great. The guys who watched us fumble in the dark like idiots in the beginning and watch us fumble in the light like idiots now.
When
But
we were on Anchor,
yeah,
and we couldn't get the shit to fucking work. That's
yep.
why we moved here.
But
Remember that?
yep.
Oh my god. And then we didn't go live here until episode 31, I think. That
Yeah,
was our
that's when
first
we
live
turned it
episode.
live. That's when we turned it live.
Yeah, because I
Dude,
would
that's
post it
crazy,
as
man.
like
3 years.
I would post it as a I would post it as a premiere after we would record it. And I think it was Pilgrim that said it. Like the live chat isn't like it's hard to like we weren't interacting with like chat, right?
Yeah, there was
So
no way for us to people were leaving comments being like, you guys should go live because it would be way more fun. And I was like, yes, we should.
yeah, and
Absolutely. I would
so
love
yeah,
that.
so
And dude, I'll tell you, is a little bit different for me than it was for Roman because I'd been on live streams before we started making this or started
yeah,
doing this live. I'd
yeah,
been on X-Wing's show multiple times. So it wasn't really like I've been on John Graber all the time. It wasn't really as crazy for me when we made it live, like 30 weeks in, but or
yeah,
39 weeks in, whatever. But
yeah,
for
because
Roman, he was like, I don't know how do we do this?
we
And
figured it out.
I was like,
Well,
bro, just start talking. We'll just start talking. And I feel like I kind of led that first one a little bit, and then now we're both able to. I feel like both of us could go live on our own easily and just
well, for me it's different though because I mostly when I go live, like I kind of want to have like an RG chat night, but like I kind of also just want to like when I go live, it's mostly with like gaming, but doing doing like RoloRome live gave me the confidence to be able to live stream because before that I really hadn't. So
yeah,
now that I have the not even knowledge, but the experience of being live for 2 years out of our 3 years of our podcast, it makes it a lot easier for me to be able to have the confidence that I can go live and I can play and I can play games. But would y'all like if I did a stream on like the main channel, just like RG chat night or something, like would y'all even like come by? Because like
oh, it'd be like
I've been thinking
theory
about doing
talks,
that,
right? It'd be like theory talks when Star
kind of
Streams
like
goes
that, yeah.
to
But like
people.
we just vibing like we just like talk about like
Dude, just yeah.
superheroes and like movies and gaming and shit like that.
Well,
But
yeah,
like
you do that, but like one of the things that I think is so beautiful. Have you ever watched Theory Talks?
I've watched a few. Didn't he used to do them with Mauler?
No, that's a different show. That was fucking phenomenal. That was a Star Grift. That was him, Ryan Kennel,
Oh,
and oh my god, that was my favorite show when they were going over the Acolyte, and it was Mauler, Ryan, and Theory, dude. That was my favorite live stream that Star Wars Theory's ever like crew that he's ever put together because they were all fucking big nerds of Star Wars, and they all had differing opinions, but they were all friends. It was so fucking good, and they say they'll do it for like big events and big shows and stuff like that. But
yeah,
Theory Talks is probably one of my favorite things that he's done because it evolved into almost like a therapy session sometimes where like people will go into chat and be like, man, Theory, this is what I'm dealing with. And like, you've been through so much in your life. Like, how do you feel about like this situation? And like, he would just talk to people sometimes. And sometimes it's talking about cool shit. Sometimes it's like, bro, like I'm dealing with this with my girlfriend. Like, what do you got any idea what like I should do? Like it's just interesting shit. I never really asked any questions, but I was like, it's pretty cool. And other nights it's just like, yo, let's watch some Star Wars fan films and shout them out. Go
yeah,
subscribe to the channel
yeah,
who's making these cool films. Like watch like one film from each channel. You know what I mean? Just see what they're like. So like it's
yeah.
cool shit. By the way, Pilgrim, that's a fucking phenomenal title. I have to say that again.
I'm that's actually what I'm gonna use for it, and I'm just gonna clip that like little bit because genuinely, like I
I think
I
I
think
think a lot of people from our school missed it. Like I
I
think they
think
missed it.
people
They'll see it now because we put like I'll post clips of it and shit, but I don't think people realize it's still on YouTube. I think they think it's on like a different platform or something.
well, because when we first started, I promoted the hell out of it being on like Spotify, but I didn't really promote it when we like got it onto YouTube because I thought that everyone that like was on my YouTube already knew that it was coming to the YouTube.
Right. Right.
So, but the thing is that being in this space for as long as I have, I realized that you cannot really assume things. And I also figured that posting posting into the community tab, not everyone reads the community tab. So I think
Yes.
I'm just gonna
And also but you should post it everywhere, but also um if you post like an Instagram story, and I've noticed this, right? Because I post I from the Rolo Films channel on I guess not channel page on Instagram. Whenever I post one of my edits, like one of my little anime edits, um, that goes on my story. And I've realized that the most views you'll get is if you post on your story at like 2 a.m. It stays up for 24 hours. So when people wake up in the morning
yeah,
and they're scrolling through the stories, it's there.
yeah.
And that got me like the most views between like 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. because then everybody would wake up. It would stay up for 24 hours. So then the late nighters the next night would see it too.
I could I could schedule a post to drop at like 2 a.m. I could do that.
Well, yeah, but schedule it on like that's. I'm just talking about Instagram. I'm not talking about anywhere else. I'm just talking about on Instagram. I've noticed
Yeah.
personally for me. I don't necessarily know if that's the same thing for everybody else, but for me personally, that's been like the most
Yeah.
analytics.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in the
No,
summer, the weekend, and like people are up all night doing shit. Like you'll see it. People are late night and out in the fucking club. They want to check their phone on the way home from the club. Like they'll see it, but not always. You know, like if I post one at fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon, usually people aren't going to see it as much.
well, but like the thing that I've come to the realization of is that just and this is my fault. I take, responsibility for it, but I wasn't promoting the show moving here as much as I should have. So now I'm going to do everything that I can to get because like a thing that I noticed too, which was hard about my Twitch, was that you're is that sometimes audiences don't follow because
Yeah,
not
so
everybody
audiences they might not follow you over, but like the same thing is people like different interfaces, right? Some people prefer to watch on Twitch, some people prefer to watch on Rumble, some people prefer to watch on YouTube, and some people don't even prefer to watch live. They
some
want to be able
people
to watch. Some people don't even want to watch the full show, and they just want to watch an hour clip of it, which is why we do that.
yeah
Some
and
people only want to watch an 18-minute clip of it, and so we make that easy, and we say Roland crashes out about fucking the acolyte, like,
yeah
and it's only 18 minutes
yeah
long, but like that's from like a 6 hour show. But
right
for those
so
fans of the show, like the fans of people like that do enjoy long form content or don't have a problem with like it's Lord of the Rings argument, right? Oh, I won't watch the extended edition or I won't watch Lord of the Rings in general because it's too long. It's like, yeah, you have a pause button though, bro. Like
right
come back
right
to it. It's like there's this magical thing called like streaming. And on streaming,
but
you have a profile. And when you use that profile and you click off of it because you have to go do something, it saves where you were at. So you can go back and keep watching the movie. And guess what? That works for YouTube. So you can go back and just continue. But some people won't do the long form content. I personally love it. Like I will watch a 9 hour stream of all the EFAB crew talking shit on Boogie 2988 because it's hilarious
yeah
and it's actually really, really interesting shit. So like I will watch them do a 6 hour breakdown of The Return of the King because I fucking love that movie. Why would I not want? And there's an argument that I've seen out there I think it's so fucking dumb. Like people will argue that, like from Mahler specifically, right? Because it would apply to us too, right? Because we've spent hours and hours and hours talking about an episode of one episode of a Star Wars show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just
Yeah.
one episode that might only be like 26 minutes, but it takes us 3 hours to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
The argument is you shouldn't be talking about a show or movie longer than the runtime of that show or movie. And I think that is so retarded.
If you got shit to say about it, you got shit to say about it. Like, it's not
Like, bro, if I were to see a 30-second ad, it would take me longer than 30 seconds to describe to you what I saw in that ad and how I felt about it.
right.
Like,
right.
So that argument is fucking retarded. If I'm breaking down, it applies to everything too. Because if I'm breaking down a song, like that's even crazier. Song lyrics.
Yeah. So like, if I decide to break down an Eminem song,
it's
and
gonna
the
take
song's
longer than
like,
6 minutes for me to break down Rap God. It's gonna take longer than 6 minutes for me to explain every single bar in Rap God. Absolutely. And that's a 6-minute song. 6 minutes, I'm shady, I'm gone. Like it's the stupidest fucking thing. So if you guys like long form content like me, then stick around for the entire show. But we will have, we cater to the audience that doesn't like long form content. We don't do shorts. We don't do shorts. Shorts aren't good for the channel.
I know.
People won't watch the podcast if we're doing shorts. They'll just watch the fucking shorts. They'll watch the entire 6 hours. If I were to post 30 seconds over and over and over again of this entire show today, more people would watch 100 of those in a row then would actually click on this show and watch the entire thing, which is
I know, but that Crimson clip was just too much for me to pass up on. It was just like, we could have just made that into like a longer clip, but yeah, no.
Crimson has a perfect point here. How are you going to have a good debate over an anime episode if you can't shout at each other for 30 minutes?
Right.
Like, you literally okay, by the way, Crimson, speaking of great an anime episode. Don, baby. That's the coolest exorcism I've ever seen in any form of movie or television or anything, dude. Like, what a concept for an exorcism. They're like, they call in this fucking band who they're all dressed like motherfucking David Bowie. And they're like not spirit mediums, but their rock is so good that it fucks with ghosts. So they pull up, bro, the Hayashi. They pull up and they're like, oi, I'm sorry to interrupt. Are we supposed to be here? Yeah, we're the Hayashi. And they're like, I'm sorry. Could you not tell everybody that we're here? Because we kind of like to keep the side gig like on the side. Like, dude, they're so fucking great. They're just a London fucking rock band. And they pull up and just start going to town, and it's a badass song. It's so fucking badass that all the ghosts in the fucking graveyard wake up and become a crowd. Dude. Yes, the Megadeth guitarist. That was who it was. Yeah, dude, and the Dragon Force lead singer. Exorcism! Like, dude, it's so good.
You screamed in my ears.
Yeah, I just screamed in everyone's ears. The song is called Haunted Soul, and you can find English and Japanese versions on Spotify. I'm getting it right now. Now. It's so fucking good, guys.
You guys want to talk about some ear rape? Jesus Christ, Roland.
Seriously, talk about it. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I know they'll be back. I know for a fact, Crimson, and I haven't read ahead, but I know for a fact that they introduced the Hayashi because they're going to show up at some point when shit's going down, and they're going to just pull up and just start fucking rocking, and it's going to be sick as shit. I know for a fact. I can't wait. Baby Metal dropped a fucking album yesterday. That's I guess last night at 12 o'clock. Yeah, Baby Metal dropped an album. Very good. I like a good amount of the songs on there. I was listening to Evangelion's intro this morning.
Does anybody want to join us for that? By the way, you guys are more than welcome to. We're doing it from
I
like
mean,
4
yeah,
to
if
8,
anybody's off,
4,
if
4
Crimson
to
or Muffler
9
takes
tomorrow.
yeah, Muffler. Well, Crimson has his show at 9 o'clock, but
The class
yeah, I
president
mean, if
stuff
you
is going to
guys,
be awesome. Into it.
yeah, if you guys wanted to come on and just watch it with us, because I definitely like we have to. So far, what we watched 2 episodes.
We watched 2, so we're gonna watch
Yeah,
what 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tomorrow night.
probably, yeah.
Cool.
And then we'll be like almost halfway done. There's only 26. So, and then
And
the
then
movie, dude. I watched the trailer for the movie. Holy fuck!
yeah, dude. And then like Roland called me and like told me to watch it, and I played that shit. Holy shit, bro.
Yo, it looks gnarly. I had seen the trailer before, but one thing I have to say so far, he'd be around maybe tomorrow. That's cool, Muffler. Yeah, then Muffler could be on the Patreon. Yeah, Muffler tape. Here's the funny thing: I can't even watch my own reactions because I'm not paying myself to watch my own reactions. I have to get
So
access to the Patreon account, but whatever. We'll do that later. I don't care that much. But what I do want to say about Evangelion, I have to say, Muffler tape. I think you guys, Muffler and Crimson, you guys have seen Evangelion before, right? Right? Those you two have seen it. Crimson, can you text me the English version? Because I can't find the English version of the song on Spotify. If you could text it to me, that'd be phenomenal. Oh, Muffler tape, you're the only one that's seen it. Okay. Crimson. I assume you've seen the first 2 episodes so far? Because there's something that I saw and I want to say, and I don't know if it's correct, but I said it to Roman. And I have a theory. Fuck.
do you have a theory? Game theory, Roland?
I have no, it's a Evangelion theory. It's only the second episode, but it's like, Crimson, if you want to mute me for 30 seconds, like, I just have to say it to Muffler tape. I have to say it. Because I said it to Roman, and I don't know. It's not even a spoiler. It's just like, it's something I thought about. All right, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it now. Muffler
Just
tape,
say it.
I think that the Evas are angels. And that when
Yes.
you get inserted into the back of it, they're actually spinal tapping it, and that's what the fluid that fills up the body, fills up the fuselage is. Don't answer. This is only after episode 2. Do not answer the question. But I think the Evas are angels, and that's a fucking because of the face, and then that's the fuselage that goes in the back of the neck is actually a spinal tap, and that spinal fluid that's going into the thing, and that's what allows you to connect with the fucking angel. And dude, I might have figured it out already. Either way, it's fucking great. I love it. I love this. I'm obsessed.
Well, Roland,
I
we'll
told
be
Roman, I told Roman, I was like, dude, I can't wait for Saturday. I was like,
yeah.
fuck me, dude. I want to watch it so bad.
But this is the one time that Roland can't watch it without me because
Yeah.
we're watching it together. So
Thank you, Crimson. Thank you. He just sent me the song.
and I am also going to clip out the best parts of our reaction. If we don't get cut, I'm going to post it onto YouTube. I
Hell yeah.
tried to motherfucking post a fucking cut reaction to red versus blue, but
Roman, I'm telling you, Sort of Stupid has one. Sort of Stupid
I know.
has a red versus blue reaction. Look at it.
I know.
Watch that and try to do that. You can read essays on Eva and still not get everything. And it was wild. Oh, dude, I believe it. My friend that I met, bro, is one of the coolest tattoos too. And I always knew, like, I never knew what it was from until he told me. And I was like, it was when I got into anime. I was like, yo, is that an Evangelion tattoo? He's like, absolutely. It's on the center of his chest, and it's the shot from the trailer for the movie where Unit 1 is like there with all the fucking like spiderweb lightning coming out of its back. Like that one shot where it's like kind of like Jesus on the cross with all the fucking lightning coming out of its back. And it's on its fucking dude. It's on his chest in between his pecs. And it like spreads across his chest. It looks sick as fuck. I would look up a picture, but I don't want accidental spoilers, so I can't show it. I would look up a picture of what I'm talking about, but Roman, did you get the email I sent you?
I did, but it's not letting me download that shit.
So I have to send it through Discord then.
No. Send it through text, and then I'll put the clips in on my phone.
Okay.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate you.
Dude, it's crazy. I always look for RG, but in reality, I'm like, I should be looking for your name. Every time I go to text you, I almost type in RG every time. Because that's everything else. Everything else, you're RG on, but except my phone. Like in my contact.
Yeah,
we have 2 new clips, guys. One of them is an old YouTube classic that I think is needed. And the other one is a Dark Side Phil clip, which is just fucking hilarious. Because if we're gonna do oh dude, come on, for Halloween, when we do low Halloween, someone has to be Phil. We can't do low Halloween without Phil. We have to have somebody be Dark Side Phil. And just keep snorting and asking for money. Guys, it's not that much. I only need like $200. I only need. Come on, guys. Come on. Only $200 today, guys. We need 500. Come on. I have bills. I have bills. Dude, the cat. My cat is sick. Like that's. There's got to be somebody who does Phil. Come on. I'm Keemstar, Roman's Boogie. Everybody else, all the other people, all the other guests, you guys all have to pick YouTubers. I would prefer you do Phil rather than Vosh.
I mean, but Crimson could pull off Vosh though.
Crimson could pull off.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Vosh is good. Vosh is good. Somebody, we'll figure this out. Somebody will be Phil. Damio can be Phil.
Yeah, if we can get Damio to agree to pop on.
Guys, I'm looking at flights. I think I'm going to go hang out with Damio end of the month, maybe September.
Hey.
Do the podcast.
So are you not going to be around for Fictionology then?
I probably would be.
I
would likely fly out on a Thursday and spend a long weekend with him.
Oh, so
I know, like what Caleb and Jim did when they all hung out. But I think that was a Jim's. No, yeah, that's what.
Are we talking the end of this month or the end of September?
I'm working on figuring that out. Depends on the flights.
Okay, because we got to finish Evangelion like soon. We have to anyway.
No. It would literally, dude. There's Damio literally told me, he's like, if the end of this month doesn't work, and then September or like the beginning of September, he goes, I have days that I can just put in for off. It's like I only need like 2 days off, and I can get days off at work whenever I need, as long as I let my boss know a month in advance. So I never ask for vacation time, so I have it. And it would only be 2 days off that I would need for like a Sunday and a Monday, because I already have Fridays and Saturdays off. So I'd probably fly out on a Thursday night or probably Friday morning. No, maybe Thursday night. Fly out on a Thursday night. Damio would pick me up from like Houston, probably. And then I'll be living the Texas life for a couple days. It's Recon Mission 1.
Yeah, Roland's looking to go and live in a Pride commune at some point soon.
Fuck that. I would just go to Portland. Or LA if I wanted to do that. Why? Is there a Pride commune in Texas? Is that a thing?
I don't know, man.
Oh, I thought you were like referencing something serious. I was like, is that a legitimate thing?
No, but like I was just making a joke. I was
No, no,
making a
no.
joke.
There's southern states I'm looking at because of the environmental work that's down there, and the fact that I like certain housing markets. Because
Well, that's all.
buying a house in Pennsylvania that's like my size of my 3-bedroom house,
That's all gonna change in a few months.
probably, but that's why I'm keeping my eyes on everything. But anyway,
Probably in
yeah,
probably
you're
in
right.
probably
Probably
in
in
Austin.
Austin, there probably is, but I think San Antonio is like a good area. It's more northern. I like it, but more woody area and stuff. But I wouldn't live in the city. I'd live outside for sure. But yeah, Texas has tons of environmental opportunities right now for work, especially with the farming and whatnot. Same thing with North and South Carolina, Virginia. I wouldn't do Virginia though,
Oh
'cause
Jesus.
it's expensive as fuck to live in there. Um, Georgia, Arkansas, Alabama, um, is the ones I was looking at in Tennessee. Be close to John Graber.
The fuck is this? Muffler, what did you send, homie? Hold on.
What? Share it on Discord in the group.
Jesus. Ah, there's feet. We cannot show that on stream,
Oh
unfortunately.
shit! I was in the hangar bay last night. The fuck? Why did it bring me to the hangar bay first?
Were you in the hangar bay?
I wasn't talking in the hangar bay, but what is that? Oh my god, is that Asuka? What do you mean there's feet?
We see her feet, dog.
What are you talking about?
Bro, her feet are shown. Am I crazy?
I see one picture here, dude.
Motherfucker, click
It's
on
an
the fucking Twitter. It's a fucking video.
oh, Jesus Christ!
Hello, Ronnie. How
Let me
are you?
see. Let me see.
That's why I can't show it on stream because
How much per liter? Get the fuck out of here! Fucking
because YouTube will say that we're like promoting sexual content.
yeah, that makes sense.
And, and Rolo, we were doing bottom content. That was from one of Ronnie's old videos. Roman
I
wants a
didn't even.
foot job from a goth tranny. No, no, no! Stop, y'all! Stop! Cut this shit out. The goth girl arc ends at the end of this month. Okay.
No, it doesn't. This is only part one. Wait until he actually starts dating a goth girl.
Well,
That'll be part
no,
two. He
because
phase. That'll be like like how Chainsaw Man Part One ends at chapter 99, and then starts
listen,
Part Two is at chapter 100. That'll be literally like that.
fam,
And then Asa will show up with the fucking with war possessing her.
fam,
Roman would fall. Roman will fall for Asa faster than he fell for Rize.
fam, fam, fam. Listen to me. The
I'm
goth
dead
girl
serious,
arc.
Roman. When you meet Asa in Chainsaw Man, you will fall for her faster than you. I know you. You will fall for her
Listen,
faster than you will Rize. She is.
listen.
She is the.
No one can take my Rize away from me. She is my little sunflower.
No, she's mine. And Quan Chi.
Roland,
I,
I'll fight you for.
I fucking
I'll
love Quan
fight you
Chi,
for
bro.
Rize.
She's the most badass
I'll fight you
motherfucker.
for Rize.
And
I'll fight you. I'll fight you for Rize.
I'll duel you with one of our lightsabers, and I bet you I'll fucking win.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I was fucking Darth. I'll
Yo,
fucking Darth. I'll fucking Darth Maul you.
should we do a recreation of violence is not the way of the Jedi? The clip of the fat guy when they were fighting.
He'll return to the goth once the current catfish. She's not a catfish, homie.
He puts the camera back on. He's like, she's real, damn it.
She is real, damn it. It's like how people are like, wrestling is still real, damn it. No, but
Raize's not still real, but
that, but she is real, and the Goth Girl arc has to end. I have to be responsible now. I have to change, and I'm deciding to change. The Goth Girl arc is ending, fellas.
Roman, this is how we'll duel. Okay, this is what we'll do, and we'll post it on YouTube just like this. If she breathes, she's a thought. Wait, anger is
She
not the
is
way
real,
you
Ronnie.
think.
She
If
is
she
real.
breathes, she's a
Why
is a
don't you guys
different
believe
video.
me? Why don't you guys believe me?
Wait, wait, this is a war of attrition. War
I'm
of
not that
attrition.
fat.
This
I
is it, dude. This is the best.
I'm not that fat.
I didn't say you were. I just said we have to do a stupid fucking duel like this for Rize. Record it.
I'll 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 do it
God, you have
shirtless.
to listen
Fuck
to
it.
what he's saying. You're not that Roman, you're not that fat, and I don't look like that retarded. Like
What's that retarded?
Anger is not the way.
Hey,
what
Caleb's
the
live.
fuck is that? Anger is not the
Jedi,
way of the jet.
Jedi Master
Caleb's been
Quarter
live.
Pounder.
Caleb's been live playing. Yeah, Caleb's been live playing fucking No, I think that's Jedi Master Diabetes.
I'm not gonna sit on Roland. Pause. I'm not gonna sit on
What?
Roland. I'm not gonna sit on Roland.
I don't want anybody to sit on me right now.
No matter what it looks like, we're not gay
Actually,
for Roland and I are gay for each other.
what?
Yeah, he did.
What? What the fuck? The fuck?
I have said some sus stuff on this show. And so, because of that, no more sus
Dude.
shit. I will go until episode 200 without saying
Master
sus shit because
like
I have
yeah.
to be responsible now. So,
I was
no more sus
Master
sus Roman.
10 years ago. Master Diabetes died nearly 10 years ago.
No more sus Roman though. You guys are getting a new me. As you see in the title, it says Roman is happy because Roman's happy. Roman's in a happy place in his life, and life could be dream. Life could be dream, and nothing can ruin my happiness right now. So just, just. I'll give you to episode 139 tonight. No, not gay. Sus gay. Okay.
Sus Roman is best Roman, though. Thanks, Crimson. We appreciate that. I have to be responsible now. Yeah, we'll immediately go. Dude, after talking about everything we started the show in the first 25 minutes with, I have to be responsible now. I think if you go back to the first 25 minutes, there is a clip where you say if somebody pays for a face tattoo of a penis on your face, that you would get it. And I said somebody can pay $50 to a homie to get that. Like I could do that. Give me the tattoo gun. I'll do it right now. It won't look great, but I'll do it. Actually, it might look kind of good. I'm pretty good at drawing, but I don't know how to draw on skin.
I mean, I could be your.
You'll be gay forever, but sus till 139.
No, look, I have to. Unfortunately, fellas, I have to end the. Goth Girl arc. It's been fun while it lasted. I gotta find. Now I gotta be on the Happy Roman arc, and you guys are gonna see a lot more smiling, a lot more happiness from me, and I'm gonna try when Roland is when Roland wants us to go on stream until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to try to not be grumpy about it because Roman's happy now. So because Roman's happy now, I'm going to try to not be grumpy. And
gets
so
cranky.
therefore, new leash on life, new me, Roman is happy. And there's nothing that can stop that.
Did she send you titty pics or something? Is that why you're still happy?
No comment.
It was an immediate no. It was not an immediate no, so therefore it was
No comment. No comment.
Nice.
I'm not answering that question.
Nice. You don't have to.
I'm pleading the fifth on that one.
Nice.
However, all I'll say is that I'm happy. That's all that I'll say.
Ronnie, I was waiting for you specifically to say that for the past hour and 33 minutes and 18 seconds. I've been waiting for you to say that based on the title.
You know, that's funny. You know what? I'm happy. I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm happy. I'm not even gonna bite into that bait. I'm happy. You guys cannot stop Happy Roman. As a matter of
I
fact,
kind of do want to
say
bite
your
into
most.
that. I kind of do want to bite into that. Dude, I gotta send you this one thing from Pierce Morgan. This guy's a fucking cocksucker who's on there. But Pierce is, dude, this is a
What are you talking about?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Andrew Wilson?
I've never heard of him.
Okay, well, some people might like him. He's very, 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 very conservative. I'd say he's like one step below Matt Walsh in the way that I don't think he cares about. He hasn't said anything about pop culture or video games where he's like, if you are into movies and you're not a man type shit. But he said some shit that I vehemently disagree with. But he also has said some shit that I vehemently agree with. Like, for instance, Pierce was bringing this on because it's talking about the fact like that birth rates were down. Like at one point the conversation was that birth rates are down, right? Why are birth rates down? Less women are getting married. Less women find it easy to find men. Whatever. Well, men are just not getting married because they're sick and tired of the bullshit, and they're more viable